Marvel actually peaked back in Avengers Endgame in 2019 and was a proper build up towards everything that led towards the movie of Avengers Endgame and the success it had for $2.5 billion and more in the box office records. So at some point, I also made this a video on Ben 10. I'm making a video on this now when creators actually betray the fans or actually just break their expectations. At some point, Marvel just realized that whatever they make is going to earn them money, and you saw that with the likes of Multiverse of Madness, Thor Love and Thunder, Black Panther 2. I mean, they did hit the box office, they did cover up the budgets. Doctor Strange got $600 million, his second movie got $600 million. Thor Love and Thunder hit about $600 to $700 million in box office, and likewise, many movies that started to come were going towards the million of dollars of box office, but none of them were meeting the fans' expectation. Things were getting out of hand, things are getting out of hand. The feminism they try to put in, the race swapping they all do, everything is just going towards whatever it is, leading towards the downfall of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I mean, I'm not against feminism or race swapping, but it just feels like that they are trying to force new things in. They try to do a lot of things that just does not make sense at all. I mean, if you look at Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, I'm not relating it to feminism or anything. I'm just giving an example. If you look at Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, things are revolving around a really loose plot. Doctor Strange had so many issues in that movie that needed to be addressed. There were a lot of reshoots, there were a lot of scenes that were cancelled, the directors being fired, the writers rewriting the script again and again, and just blindly putting up scenes together without even reviewing how they're actually going to get it as a response and just throwing it into the cinema because they have to earn the money. They're not even in competition with DC Universe at this point. Without the release of Superman, Marvel was cleared through with no competition. So why was it the urgency of just getting movies done? Marvel was releasing 10 projects a year, TV series and movies, that just was a way to earn money. I mean, my biggest problem with Marvel is that they really try to just earn money. If they could just focus on quality over quantity, that would be really amazing. And that's what Marvel is doing now. They've cut down multiple series, they've cut down multiple projects. Now, the feminism thing I talked about, if you look at What If Season 2, my god, what should I say about that? I mean, they should just rename it to Captain Britain or Captain Carter, I must say. Because everything around it was literally... I mean, how can Captain Carter defeat Supreme Strange? That doesn't make sense at all, does it? So that is exactly how Marvel has been, in a nutshell, throughout these 3 to 4 years. The only decent movie they did was Spider-Man No Way Home. That too worked because of the nostalgia element that attracted audiences from the last 2 decades. And Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 was actually one of the banger movies that were released. And Deadpool and Wolverine because Ryan Reynolds actually knows how to meet the fans' expectation. So what you get from today's video is that when creators actually betray their fans, things happen like it happened with Marvel. At some point after the Thor movie, people stopped watching the Marvel movies. They went towards a decline in the box office records. And as of now, people are not sure if Marvel is actually going to have a revival or not. People are doubtful about Captain America and the Winter Soldier. Fantastic Four might have a downhill. So people are really not ready. 1 or 2 more mishaps and Marvel Cinematic Universe, I believe, is going to go down. So, mind me, I'm a really big Marvel fan, and I actually loved Marvel movies. I still love Marvel movies. I pay to go watch Marvel movies. So just telling you the problem with what is happening with the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So until next time, Cinematic Cosmos Critique signing out.